The Beaches podcast is going to give you everything you want to know about a beach before you go there. I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to check out our website, www.sandee.com. Without further ado, let's get into the show.
All right, so today we're diving deep, really deep, into a location that needs very little introduction, the Whitsunday Islands.
Paradise doesn't even begin to cover it.
No, not even close. Turquoise water, you've got those pristine beaches, sailing adventures galore. I mean, it's the kind of place that's earned a permanent spot on, like everyone's vision boards.
Yeah, a bucket list destination for sure.
But what we're interested in today is what makes the Whitsundays truly special. We're going to unpack all that and more right here, right now.
It's interesting you say that because one of the things that I find so fascinating about the Whitsundays is that there really is something for everyone. You've got this incredible natural beauty, of course, but it's not just about, lounging around.
Right.
Although you can absolutely do that too if you want.
Perfect, yeah.
But it's that perfect blend of relaxation and adventure, and it's all set against this unbelievable backdrop of world-renowned natural wonders.
Exactly. And it's not just a pretty picture, though it definitely is that too, especially with those islands being part of Australia's Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Speaking of which, let's talk about sailing.
Ah, yes, sailing. I mean, it's practically a rite of passage in the Whitsundays, wouldn't you say?
Oh, 100%.
And here's the thing. You don't need to be a seasoned sailor to enjoy it at all.
Right.
You can opt for a bareboat charter if you're comfortable navigating yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can join a guided tour, where you can kind of learn the ropes as you go, relax, and let someone else take the helm.
Yeah, I like that. And imagine, just picture yourself gliding across those azure waters, the sun on your face, the wind in your hair.
And below you, this whole other world, right? A whole kaleidoscope of marine life just darting amongst the coral reefs.
Which brings us to what lies beneath those sparkling waves we're talking about. Of course, a section of the Great Barrier Reef, but this section is known for its just breathtaking biodiversity.
It's true. The diversity there it's astounding. You've got literally hundreds of coral species, and they create this vibrant underwater city, and it's home to thousands of fish, rays, turtles, you name it. I mean, I saw a giant grouper while I was diving there once, and it was, no joke, bigger than a small car.
Wow.
So whether you're snorkeling or diving, it is an unforgettable experience, that's for sure.
Wow. Seriously, I'm wishing I was there right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've explored above the water, below the water, but what about when you just want to, relax and soak up the sun? The Whitsundays are famous for their incredible beaches.
Oh, absolutely. And when we say white sand, we mean white.
Yeah.
Whitehaven Beach, for example, is legendary, right? And it's that fine silica sand. It's incredibly soft, but more than that, it doesn't retain heat. So you can actually walk barefoot comfortably, even at midday.
See, that's what I love about the Whitsundays.
What's that?
They're just full of these little surprises, you know?
Exactly. And it's not just Whitehaven. You've got all these other islands that are just dotted with these secluded coves and these hidden beaches just waiting to be discovered. And I think that really adds to that sense of adventure that we were talking about.
Okay, you've convinced me. I am ready to book a flight right now.
All right.
But before I do, any insider tips for planning? The perfect Whitsundays escape.
Well, I would say timing is everything, right?
Okay.
The dry season, which runs from about May to October, that's going to offer the best weather.
Makes sense.
But it's also peak season.
Oh, okay.
So, you're going to be dealing with more crowds, potentially higher prices, that kind of thing.
Sure. And what about accommodations?
Oh, you've got options galore. You can do anything from luxurious island resorts to charming waterfront hotels, even eco-friendly choices, if that's your thing.
Nice.
It really just comes down to your budget and the kind of experience you're looking for.
That makes sense. And don't forget, there's so much more to do than just sailing and snorkeling.
Oh, absolutely. We're talking hiking trails with breathtaking views, scenic flights over the islands and the reef. You can even find opportunities to learn about Aboriginal culture. So, the possibilities really are pretty much endless.
It's amazing that this deep dive has definitely cemented the Whitsundays, at least for me, on my must-visit list. It really does seem like that perfect mix of adventure, relaxation, and natural wonder.
It's true. And with so much to offer, I think the real question is, what will your Whitsunday adventure look like?
Thanks for listening to the show, and be sure to tune in next week for your favorite episode about some of the best beaches and beach information in the world.